Sorry I'm late, guys, but we're underway for this practice session. This sprint qualifying, by the way, sprint qualifying. We got a special guest with us. If you want to say hello or anything. If you want to say hello, you could.
Hello.
Hello. Lance Stroll's first at the moment. Zhou Guanyu is second, and Charles Leclerc's in third. But I think it's just because everyone's like getting out on track, you know. Everyone's gotta do their stuff, if you know what I mean. They gotta fix their cars. Huh? What?
Leclerc's having a skill issue.
They're not. They're not on. Oh, they did. They did do a lap already. I didn't realize that they had a lap already.
Leclerc's having a skill issue.
Not good. Not good. Not good.
1 minute 59 is crazy.
Subscribe down below, guys. Don't you say anything else about. Don't you dare say anything else about this F. So, who do you predictions for this qualifying session, I guess? Verstappen's first at the moment, so anything can happen.
Top 5.
Like, what is going wrong with, with this session? Oscar Piastri second at the moment, so I guess that's pretty chill. The Australian, right?
Yeah.
The Australian's third. Wait, is there a problem with the screen?
No, just lagging from the call.
Oh, it's just lagging. Okay. Do you see like anything wrong with it?
No.
It's 1 minute time. Okay, because it says
Oh wait, never mind. Your camera something's like doubled.
Oh, my camera. Okay.
And like the subscriber count.
The subscriber count, I don't.
Yeah, there's like 2 of them on the screen.
Okay. Wait a second. Remove. Wait a second. Remove. Yeah, it should be working now. It should be working. There's the top 10, by the way. If you guys are wondering. There's the top 10.
Bro, the thing that you said 10 seconds ago, I just heard on the stream.
That's not my fault. That's not my fault. That's kind of the stream's thing.
Or you just have
own
bad
thing.
Wi-Fi.
So we have 4 minutes to go in this qualifying group. They do qualifying groups in this sprint qualifying format. The slowest 5 get out, or knocked out of this group, are knocked out of qualifying. Oh yes, I got it fixed. Now you can see the full thing. Now you can see the full thing. So I can watch the race. I can watch the qualifying while you guys see the full thing. I can watch qualifying. This is gonna be a mess. Hopefully tomorrow. I got like some good. Hopefully tomorrow I got it good. It's not gonna lag the stream at all if I try and watch something while streaming. If I try and stream something while streaming. Not gonna lag it at all. It's totally not lagging. It's totally not lagging. You know who's at the race, guys? Piero Ferrari. Oh. Do you know who he is? Really? You really don't know who it is? So Ricardo Bottas, Albon's 20th, Hulkenberg's 19th, Sargent's 18th, Bottas is 17th, Ricardo's 16th, Albon's is second to last, Hulkenberg's last at the moment. Hulkenberg's 19th at the moment. But what do you think about this? No, but what do you think about Lando Norris? Lando Norris is let me see. Lando Norris is, I don't see him. Oh, he's 11th. But yeah. This is the sprint race tomorrow. This is for the sprint race tomorrow. Bottas almost crashed. If you missed that part. He did? He almost crashed. He should have crashed. Yeah, true. So we have a minute 16 in Q1. SQ, sprint qualifying 1. So the bottom 5 get eliminated. So the elimination zone is, so the people who are going to get eliminated, and that's their final position, okay? They can't make it up. So Ocon, Ricardo, Sargent, Hulkenberg, and Albon. And the Bottas Piastri Turn 1 incident is being investigated after the session. That's what the stewards are saying. So, I don't know. I don't know what will happen after. There's like, we could see a different result because of where everyone lands. Oh, Lando Norris is first, by the way. He got a 127.939. What's your fastest lap?
At Miami?
Yeah, in Miami. Is it faster than...
133.
You would probably be, I don't know. I don't know. You would probably be last.
Yours says like 1 minute 47. That's not a chance.
But he got a 127. If you look at the thing, it says he has a 127. But it's about to end right now, the first part of qualifying, to determine the grid for the sprint race. And it looks like it's gonna be Gasly's, Zhou Guanyu, Valtteri Bottas, Logan Sargent, and Alex Albon getting eliminated in the first part of qualifying. So, in FP1, by the way, which was Verstappen finished first, so Norris finished 16th. But that's in the first practice session. So yeah. Oscar Piastri moved up to second, so it's currently a 1-2. Yeah, can we see a 1-2 at the on the starting grid for the race, for the sprint race tomorrow? Are we gonna see a 1-2? Probably not. No. Because no one's really trying in the first part of qualifying. Because, well, the good teams aren't trying. Well, I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying the good teams aren't trying because they're saving their tires for the second part of qualifying.
What about the third?
Probably the third. But we saw Daniel Ricciardo. This is not for this qualifying. This qualifying doesn't matter for Ricciardo, but for the actual race, for the race on Sunday, Daniel Ricciardo has a 3-place grid penalty to start the race because He almost, because he overtook safety car infringement during the race in China.
Yeah.
Did you know about that?
Know about what?
The safety car infringement that Ricardo has
I did not hear about
in China, in the race in China.
Oh,
Cause
yeah.
you watched the race in China.
Yeah, love it. I forgot.
So it's Albon, Hulkenberg, Albon, Sargent, Bottas, Joe Guan Gasly. I think Hulkenberg got a good lap, and he's out of the elimination zone. He's out. He's going to Q2. He's into Q2. Because that final lap is what really matters in qualifying. Listen. Ferrari's blue car for this weekend is just trash. The half of their, it's like a half blue, it's like a red car, blue tinted,
Why?
which is just weird. Well, I don't know. Have you seen the picture of it? Look at it. I'm gonna send you a picture. But tell me if it looks good, cause I have mixed opinions about it. 'Cause I don't know if it's good or bad. I don't know if it's good or bad. I have mixed opinions. I don't think blue looks particularly the best on a Ferrari. Blue is not what Ferrari's known for, so I'm just don't see the point. Oh yeah, I sent it to you. Okay. You don't like it? So, who will qualify first? That is our question. Who will go further? What team?
What did you say?
Uh?
No, I didn't hear what you said.
We're gonna start a Q&A, a poll in a couple of seconds. No, to start Q2 when we do, to start Q2 I'll start the poll in Q2. So that's Q1 at the moment. Albon, Sargent, Bottas, Zhou Guanyu, and Pierre Gasly got knocked out in Q1. The rest of the drivers are going to Q2 and having a chance for pole position. Out of the top four teams, who will get pole position? We're doing 4 teams.
Probably either Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, or Leclerc. That's my thoughts.
McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari, or
What is it? Mercedes. It might do well.
Mercedes. So I just put a poll up there. Who's gonna get first pole position? What team? Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, or Mercedes? And if put in the chat if you think anyone else will get pole position. If you guys think anyone else will get pole position, then put in the comments below. Alonso's actually, I think it could be. I think McLaren will get pole position. I think, yeah. But I think they could get a. They're currently 1-2 at the moment. But everyone's laps reset during the second qualifying part. Second. So I don't know. It could be different. The second part of qualifying could be different. So Zhou Guanyu narrowly escaped It says 17th, but it says Zhou Guanyu's made it into Q2. I don't know how true that is. So Ricardo, Sonoda, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Albon. Some of the drivers aren't going to be driving in Q2. I think they just put it up there for no reason. But they have to update. But what are we saying, guys? What are we saying? Red Bull, Mercedes, McLaren, Ferrari. Red Bull, McLaren, Ferrari, Mercedes, or anyone else.
I'm gonna go with
McLaren. Well, if you want your vote to count, just vote. Just click Mercedes. No, Mercedes is not getting pole position. Mercedes is out on track. So is one of the McLarens are out on track. I was gonna say Aston Martin's also out on track. I see one of the I can't tell. I couldn't tell which one came out of the pits first, but one of the McLarens are out on track. I can't tell which one.
Nice.
But McLaren's out. So we have 9 minutes to put in a good lap. Put in a good word. Unless you're Logan Sargent. Not Logan Sargent. I meant unless you're Lance Stroll. And then you have no say in this. Because you paid your way in. I mean, like, he has no say in the decisions. There's 15 after this. Then the slowest 5 drivers get eliminated, and then they move on. The other drivers move on to FP3. No, Q3, qualifying 3. Who is he? So put in the chat who you guys think is going to be pole position for the sprint race. I'm going to be streaming the sprint race too. So if you guys want to join. So Piastri is out on track. Norris, Sonoda, and Verstappen are not on track yet. They're still in the pits. So they're still in the pit lane. So I've had some technical difficulties this stream. Norris is out on track, by the way. They're doing their out laps. So they're getting their first laps in. I'll tell you once. It would show who gets the first lap or not. It would say. Perez is the first to start their flying lap, to start a lap. I don't know why they call it flying lap. Perez, of course, he got purple in Sector 1 because he's the first driver to go through Sector 1 during this part of qualifying. Perez is going to start first. He's got the honorary pole position till Max Verstappen, you know. Lando Norris technically finished first in that part of qualifying, so you could technically say Perez in the first, followed by Magnussen. Magnussen's P2. Kevin Magnussen. Surprising, no doubt. Kevin Magnussen has fastest Sector 1. So he got a faster Sector 1 than Sergio Perez. That's telling me something. That is just not right. So Ricardo's in second. Max Verstappen's, I don't know where he is. Don't know where. Verstappen's not on track yet, so. Sonoda's not on track either, so. Norris, Piastri, Alonso, Russell, Sainz, Ricardo's P2, Leclerc's P2 at the moment. Hamilton's moved into 7th, and Magnussen's moved down to 8th, with Hamilton in 7th. I don't know where, I really don't know where Norris is going for a lap. Norris and Piastri haven't said. Piastri is about to go through to finish his lap. He's on a 5 minutes ago in this part of qualifying, by the way. Norris is purple through sectors 1 and 2. That's saying a lot. I think Piastri is P4 at the moment. And Lando Norris, he's about to go down into the final lap, and he's P1. Isn't that exciting? What do you think about any comments on Norris getting P1 for the time being? Well, we don't know until Verstappen goes through. He got a 127.597, which is I believe faster than.
Record is 1:31.
Oh, he beat the record. He also got a faster lap than Q1. He probably was trying more. So Verstappen's going to get out on track for the first time in this part of qualifying. So, I don't... What will Verstappen... Ricardo almost hit the wall. He hit the wall, apparently. That's what he said on the radio. He said he hit the wall. But, like, his car's fine. So it's like... Really? Is the car really fine? Is the car really fine? Verstappen and Tsunoda are doing their outlaps. See, if Verstappen doesn't put up a good lap, as Lewis Hamilton goes to the pit lane, Lewis Hamilton's in the elimination. He could get eliminated in Q2.
Yeah.
Not good. Not if you're a Lewis Hamilton fan, not good. He's currently 11th. So, if Verstappen doesn't do a good lap, because he only has like realistically 2 attempts. So, it's kind of, so being a Yuki fan, don't really have a lot to say. But who do you think's gonna get pole position based on? Yeah, Lando's gonna get. But do you think that Hamilton's on an outlap? So is George Russell. Do you think they could complete their laps in time for their outlap? They're gonna complete it in time before Q1, before the time ends. Huh?
You mean Q3?
Q3. Right. Verstappen's starting his lap, so apparently we're doing an on board. Apparently I'm gonna take you through Verstappen's lap. So Verstappen screws up that corner a little bit. I'm not the pro racing driver here, so I don't know. I'm not gonna say anything. But Verstappen's 14th at the moment. Verstappen did not get the fastest sector 1. So we still have the chat. Who you guys think will get pole position? No one has voted yet, which is very, very sad. Oh my God, stupid okay, Verstappen got 4th. But he did not get the fastest sector 1 and sector 2, so sector 3 is his strength. So currently it's Tsunoda, Verstappen, Magnussen, Ocon, and Hamilton who are getting knocked out. But George Russell could still get knocked out. Verstappen, it's Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Magnussen, and Tsunoda.
Yeah, looks like Hamilton is struggling.
Yeah, but hey, Mercedes is struggling. I've never seen them struggle this much.
Yeah, McLaren's on top currently.
Yeah.
What do you think?
there was a pit lane infringement for Lewis Hamilton that has been noted by the FIA, and I don't know what they're going to do about it. So, I don't know what you could possibly want to do about that. True. But what happened to Oscar Piastri? He had a good Q1.
He's half a second slower. For seconds and fourth.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough going into Q3. But everyone has to create new lap times, so I think Norris has got this one done. McLaren. Oh, someone voted for McLaren. It just like disappeared for a moment. It's just. So currently it's. There's two people watching?
Yeah.
You and someone else?
I'm not sending to it as counts.
Oh, so that it doesn't count?
No.
Oh, it's probably my mom and my dad. Or whoever has the link. Or whoever follows me. Because I do have 10 subscribers, so I should... Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Magnussen, and Tsunoda got knocked out in Q2. Man, it's not a good... If you're a Mercedes fan, I wish you luck in the sprint race. Starting outside the top 10. The Mercedes fans, Lewis Hamilton said, I've got nothing. In terms of, like, the car, you know, he's got, like, I don't know what happened to the Mercedes, the McLaren. McLaren did something halfway through the season last year, and they started getting the craziest results. I don't know what they did to their car, but they've just been getting amazing results, McLaren. And I think this track really suits McLaren.
You mean
Norris. Well, Oscar Piastri's P6.
Norris was probably grinding Miami on
Yeah. But then you also got Perez in second, Leclerc in third, Verstappen in fourth.
Is it years for Sentinel moving for actual qualifying actual race?
He's not good at qualifying, though. No. So Russell, Hamilton, Ocon, Magnussen, and Tsunoda got knocked out in Q2.
Yeah. Maybe this is year McLaren is on top.
Yeah.
Especially with the Ferrari leaving, not Ferrari, the Red Bull guy leaving.
True. Both of the Alpine drivers are knocked out.
Of course, it's Alpine.
Yeah. Both of the Alpine drivers, both of this. So realistically, in Q3, we've got McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari, one one Racing Bull driver. We've got Aston Martin in there.
Daniel?
Yeah.
Yuki?
Daniel. Even though Yuki's gotten some really good qualifying performances, as opposed to Ricardo this season. What do you think about the Racing Bulls car for this weekend? Is it bad? You haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, I didn't send. I thought I showed you. I showed you.
Well, what cars are different this weekend?
Both of them?
No, like any team. Is their cars different for this weekend?
I'm saying, the only ones I know of are Racing Bull and Perez, Piastri, and Russell are going to be investigated for failing to follow race director's instructions and the maximum delta time. So, which includes the maximum delta time.
I don't like the car. It looks weird.
It looks weird. What does it look like? It looks like a popsicle. The front of the car looks like a popsicle. It looks like some. Okay, and someone's brought a little cardboard cutout of Lewis Hamilton's face when he was like 12 years old. That is not weird whatsoever. That is not.
Weird.
That is not weird. That is weird. You can't tell me that's not weird. Do you think who's the funniest driver out of all the drivers?
Um,
Ricardo.
the funniest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Probably Daniel and Lando when they're on the same team.
Daniel and Lando was a good driver duo. It's just they didn't have a good car.
Yeah. But McLaren also kind of messed up Daniel Ricciardo's driving.
Right. That is true. So we're gonna go to qualifying 3. I mean, I don't have a lot of expectations, but Lando Norris is definitely gonna get pole position. That Q2 that Q2 lap as we wait for Q3 to start. And then we got the popsicle car, the Racing Bulls. And then we got apparently this random guy named Ed Sheeran at the Academy race earlier. I don't know what he was doing, but I would not trust him to be there. And then, so Ed Sheeran's at the race. Fernando Alonso is going to be driving when he's 70 years old.
He's going to be in a walker. He's going to be driving an F1 car.
True. He's gonna be in like his last live, and then he's gonna
like deathbed and being in an F1 race.
like that's just how old it is. That's just how old he is.
I mean, I like the dedication, but like, dang, he old.
Exactly. How many people are one person? You're the only person. One person's watching. So we also have some things. So the Ferrari Museum is now on Airbnb, so you can book a night at the Ferrari Museum. On Airbnb, and what you get is a private tour of the museum. Mark Jean to be your host for the party, I guess. You get a hot lap at their test track in the Ferrari 296 GTB. Yeah, you get VIP tickets to the race in Imola, and you get dinner at a fancy restaurant.
How much does that cost?
I really don't know.
I'm gonna guess 20,000.
Probably a lot. And the bed is weird. The bed you're sleeping on is just weird. I don't know what to say. As we're about to start third qualifying. Yeah. We're about to start third qualifying. Let me show you I'll send you. The bed is weird that they put in the museum. It's weird. Trust me. The rest of you do get a hot lap on their private track, so you get VIP tickets to the race. But I just can't get I just don't think I could sleep in that bed. I just don't think I could. That's what they're giving you to sleep.
Why would you want to sleep in a circle?
That does not look like a bed if I've ever seen one.
Dang. So you have one person watching your stream now.
Whoa, Ferrari. Airbnb. I'm gonna try and book a night at the Ferrari hotel. Ferrari. It's also May 6th is the first I can't find it on Airbnb.
That's fine.
'Cause I want to know how much it costs.
A lot.
A lot.
Probably as much as a new car.
True. I wonder who's actually gonna buy it. I wonder who's actually gonna buy it, book a night.
Will be some like Ferrari fan or something.
Do you know who Mark Jean is? He's a Ferrari ambassador, and he stole his mom's. And in the fun facts section, it said he stole his mom's car when he was younger. That's what it says in the You only get 24 hours there, which is kind of. One thing. It's not saying. Oh, it goes on sale in 64 hours.
It'd be cool if they like me like travels up there or something.
Yeah, but you do get to go to their private track, so that's kind of cool. How did Nico Hulkenberg make it to Q3 is the question. Alright, pole position. Who's getting pole position? Lando Norris is not out on track yet. So Lando's not on track yet. Perez, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Alonso, and Stroll, and Hulkenberg are out on track. Norris, Leclerc, Piastri, and Sainz are not on track. Huh? Pretty good. Norris is out on track. He's doing a lap. His out lap. So, I'll kind of talk about that once he's done with the lap. But Norris has done 9 laps in.
That's pretty good. You have 12 people.
Yeah. He did 6 laps in the first in Q1, 4 laps in Q2, and he's on lap 1 in Q3.
Nice.
He's about to start lap 1. The race is going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
When is the sprint race?
The sprint race is tomorrow at 12 p.m., so yeah,
Okay.
if you want to stream it with me. Because I'm going to stream it, most likely. And then I'm doing the qualifying at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And then the race is at 4 p.m. on Sunday, so. Leclerc's first at the. Norris got P. He got P4 and Piastri got P3, so. Leclerc's P1 at the moment. This is really surprising because we have a minute left in this Q3. But it's really surprising because.
A minute left.
Huh?
A minute left.
A minute left. So I think everyone's on their final lap. No one could really get a lap done. In.
Unless, let's please hope that Max Verstappen doesn't get pulled.
Well, Nico Hulkenberg's pole position at the moment, so I don't know if that says anything. Look at it. Perez is first, Hulkenberg's second. Because they're just finishing. They're just starting their laps now. They just finished their lap. Only 2 people finished the lap. The thing about the sprint shootout is it's really hard. Sprint qualifying is what most people call it, but it's officially called the sprint shootout. I don't know why. But oh my god. I'm not gonna say it, but we all know what just happened.
What happened?
Max Verstappen's first.
Oh no.
Come on, Lando Norris or Charles Leclerc. If Nico Hulkenberg starts third, I'm gonna be so confused.
I'm even confused already.
I'm confused. And Daniel Ricciardo's third. Lance Stroll's fourth at the moment because he just moved up to fourth. We're still waiting for Leclerc's Alonso's 5th. We're still waiting for Leclerc. Norris hasn't done a lap yet, so still waiting on Piastri and Norris. Norris is in a lap at the moment. He got green in Sector 1 and Sector 2, so he didn't get purple. Carlos Sainz is in 5th. And Norris is P6. Norris is P6.
What happened to Norris playing that day?
Oh, Norris will be starting. I don't see him. He's starting last, I guess. It doesn't show his time on there. I don't think I taken away or not. Piastri is P6. Norris is P9. Saying first things first. Pole position for Verstappen. Is this what we really wanted? Is this really what we want? Verstappen got a 127.641. So I challenge you guys to beat that lap time on F123. If you beat that lap time on Verstappen got pole. At least Red Bull isn't starting 1-2, so at least we don't have to. At least Red Bull doesn't start 1-2. At least.
Watch Prix is gonna pull something out.
Do. Now time to listen to the Dutch national anthem.
Why?
I'm not playing that. I might play that during the race, though. So yeah. Who's happy about Verstappen getting first? Yay. He gets out of his car and he looks like he just... Yeah, he doesn't look happy. He looks mid. He doesn't look too happy. He doesn't look too sad. He looks like he's having an average day. Average day in the office. But I wasn't expecting Norris to start 9th for a sprint race. But I mean, it could all change. It could all change because remember Russell, Piastri, and I forgot the final. I think it's Alonso are being investigated after. So a lot can change. I know it was definitely Piastri and Russell. I think it was Alonso. I don't remember. But they are all getting investigated after this session. So, okay. Charles Leclerc wearing the blue Ferrari suit. Because apparently back in the 70s or something, they wore in the 60s they wore they had all blue driver suits, and like that's what they're doing, I guess. Ferrari's not blue though. If you want a blue car, go to BMW.
Yeah. Or what do you call it?
Volkswagen.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I forget the brains.
Ford? Mercedes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mercedes. Mercedes not having a good qualifying, and on top of their qualifying, you still got Russell is being investigated after.
Yeah, that doesn't go to shoot.
So a lot can happen, and I don't think it's gonna go their way. So the top 3 for the sprint race will be Verstappen, Leclerc, and Perez. Time to play that dramatic F1 music. Do 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 do. The F1 intro. Do do do. Alright. It's over, guys. Here's the starting grid. Albon, start from last to first. In 20th, we've got Albon. Then Sargent, Bottas, Joe Guanyu in 17th, Gasly, Sonoda, Magnussen, Ocon, Hamilton, Russell in 10th and 11th, Hulkenberg in 10th, followed by Norris in 9th, with Alonso in 8th, Stroll in 7th, Piastri in 6th, Sainz in 5th, Ricciardo in 4th, Perez in 3rd, Cinco de Mayo on Sunday, Leclerc in 2nd, and Verstappen in 1st.
Nice.
So that's what we got. Norris didn't have a good FP1, so, because he got 16.
Lando was pretty strong in Q, like 1 and 2, but not 3.
Exactly. That's what I'm. I don't know what happened in Q3. He switched his car or something. Because he did not perform like we thought he would. No, I don't mean any harm to Fernando, not to. Max Verstappen, of course, he's got to drink his Red Bull, and get his wings.
Why he always drinking Red Bull?
They have like a Red Bull cup filled with water. That's what they have apparently. Because they're not drinking Red Bull. Think about it. Do you think an F1 driver would drink Red Bull? Oh, and here's a stupid trophy that they're getting for. It's like let me go. I'm gonna show you.
Trophy for qualifying.
I'm gonna show you. For getting the fastest lap in qualifying, in sprint qualifying. Look at the trophy they get. Look at the trophy they get. They get a trophy. Max Verstappen gets another trophy. That trophy just looks goofy. You know, if you give a trophy, at least give a trophy. Like, that's not...
That's just a piece of paper laminated.
Exactly. If you give me a trophy, give a trophy. So that's it for the stream. Bye, guys. Wait, no, not for you. Oh, we had 16